Hi guys, I wanted to make a quick guide on how to defeat Malenia as a mage. First of all, there is no audio, excuse me for that. And second of all, as you see, I don't use a shield, because whenever she hits your shield, she recovers health. Instead, I'm using an Ash of War that grants me more mobility, because distance is crucial in this fight. You need to keep in mind that she has a specific moveset in the first phase. As soon as you get a specific distance, she will just wait. Like now, she will wait until you do an action. Then, if that action is a distance attack, she will dodge and counterattack. That is why you need to use either tracing spells like that moon or like those swords. You see, I cast it, she dodges. If that swords wouldn't have a delayed attack, they wouldn't hit. And like now, and you will see it again in the next move, I could cast a magic now, but I gain more distance. You need to gain more distance before you hit your attack, because she always could counter with that attack. And you need distance. Distance for the first jump, distance for the second, and then you dodge into her for the third jump and gain more distance for the last explosion. It is good to get used to this set, because you will use it a lot in the second phase, normally. And that's mostly it for the first phase, right? Keep in mind, if you use something like those swords, you also need to have a bigger distance to her, because in the worst case you will cast those swords and they will instantly fly on her because you're too close to her, and then she still is able to dodge them. And that is all. That is all for the first phase, really. You just keep yourself at distance, watch out for that sword dance, and that's it. If you don't have any means to enhance your mobility, or if you don't want to sacrifice your shield, you can use normal dodge rolls as well. In that case, I advise you to just roll once or twice more than you think is necessary. Specifically in the sword dance move, you will have to roll a little bit more, especially in the second phase. Now here's the second phase. I use the buff, which grants me the ability to cast without using mana or FP, which is actually great because her first move is really slow. For the second phase, there is a rule of thumb, and that rule is, if she jumps in the air, yes, I'm really lucky here that she is casting that move rather often. Whenever she jumps in the air, distance, and I don't mean fighting distance, I mean run away distance. Because if you have enough distance from her when she jumps in the air, she won't hit you. There is the mistake where I did not dodge sidewards, because every time she jumps in the air, it is a set combo. And in case she swipes, the next one is always a stab. Like here. Swipe, stab. And for the stab, I would advise you to not jump backwards, but sideways. Whenever she, like here, whenever she does one of those, I jump in the air and do my combo things, that is the opportunity for you to cast a spell. After she's done with that combo, you can cast your spell, preferably something quick, and that's it. Then, I mean, if you're lucky, you get this big opening. I mean, I got it 3 times, which is incredibly lucky. But yes, that's about it. That's all there is to this fight. And if you're having trouble dodging her sword dance move in the second phase, then keep in mind you have to roll more. Like, if she jumps up, you have to gain a lot of distance, which will grant you the ability to evade her first jump. Her second one will cover more distance than in the first phase, so don't stop rolling. Roll until she has done her second jump. Then you can wait 1 second or so to regain a little bit of stamina, and then when she does her third jump, roll forward and don't stop rolling. Just don't stop rolling and you will be fine. The last thing you want to keep an eye on, and that is the thing that might get you killed, even though you watched this guide, don't get yourself cornered. don't go near a wall. Because if she does that I jump in the air and make that sword dance multiple hit thing, and you are standing next to a wall, you won't escape it. Specifically not in the second phase. The first phase, you might be able, because she might just basically stuck herself to the wall and you will be able to make a little bit of weird movement. But in the second phase, it is unlikely that you escape this move when you are stuck on a wall. So try to keep your distance from walls and from her. That's it. That's everything there is to it. I mean, you still will get a little bit of time, need a little bit of time to get used to it. That's the way to say it. As always, excuse my bad English, but I hope I could help someone and have a lot of fun.